Hello everyone, Justin GQ back with you again. We are back with Twice Feel Special. I'm going to be doing the music video, the OT9 dance practice, the MV copy, which I've never seen before, although I've seen a couple of short clips of it here and there. And then the Mama 2019 performance of Feel Special. I'm not going to do Fancy along with it. I'll do that another time, but I'm focusing on Feel Special here. Now, if you thought that I was going to go today without doing a video or something on Feel Special, there's one of two reasons for that. Either one, you assumed that I didn't know the anniversary for this, which is very possible. I don't know the anniversary of most of Twice's title tracks / music video drops. Or two, you haven't been here very long. So, and both of those are perfectly okay and reasonable, excuses or reasons that you would think that I wouldn't do this. This is my favorite song of all time. Nothing is even close. Nothing is even close to close. This is my #1 favorite song. This is the first song I ever saw Twice do live. We were late getting into Atlanta, so I missed 90% of the feels. And Feel Special was the second song in the set. I will be making a video documenting my entire Twice journey, where I first got introduced to one thing that led to another, that finally led me to Twice. And I still, however stupid this may be, I still plan to do a top 5 or even like 6, 7, or 8 moments from my first ever Twice concert in Atlanta. I have several clips. I will probably find a couple of clips to add to it as well. From YouTube perhaps, and hopefully, maybe I'll need to ask permission. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But Feel Special, that was the first time I listened to it one time that day. I'd never seen the choreography, and to that point, I'd never seen the music video. But when they did that song that night, I was transformed. Everything changed for me. And ever since then, nothing can touch this song. I Can't Stop Me was my #1 song until my first concert of Twice. And Feel Special has been #1 ever since. Nothing is approaching it, just like no one is approaching Geo. So anyway, I'm talking enough. We're going to go ahead and get into these. Link to the original videos will be in the description below. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe as you see fit. Tell me your thoughts on Feel Special compared to other title tracks. And tell me what your favorite title track is by Twice. Or if a B-side is your favorite track by Twice. Tell me that as well. Gonna get this started. I can't wait. I wish I had been here for this. I can't imagine seeing the teasers for this and then when this thing dropped, like being here when this thing dropped. Like, these teasers were insane. The song is perfect. Whatever you think of JYP, and I've seen a lot of hate for JYP online. A lot of hate for JYP online. I have a lot of respect for him. However hard he is on his artists, it works. It works. You can't argue with the results. And I understand if you see a clip of him, in the past, maybe from 16 or something else, where you would say, wow, I really wish he wouldn't treat my favorite artist that way, or my favorite group that way. It worked out. I'm sorry. Like, I feel the same way. Like, I wouldn't want to see him tear into Geo. I'd probably be ready to fight. The results speak for themselves. He wrote this song. I heard that he had interviewed and talked to every single one of the girls as he was coming up with the idea and the lyrics for this song. The man is a freaking genius. I'm sorry. He's incredible. I don't know how much production and composition he put into this. It's amazing. This song is incredible. And everybody can relate to this. See, I know most of the first verse lyrics in Korean. You make me feel special. Also, can we talk about this look of Sana? Can we talk about the look of Chaeyoung? Can we talk about Momo without the bangs? Can we talk about Chewie looking like, let's admit it, a peacock princess? This is unbelievable. I wish I had been here for this. I've told you guys before, I watch a lot of reaction videos. I have repeatedly, I bet there's 4 or 5 different reactors that I have watched their Feel Special reactions a dozen times or more. And this is one of the big moments right here. The way that she just that look right there. Can we get this hair back, by the way? Please, Sana, can we get this hair back? I wish I'd have been here. I wish I would have been here when this dropped. It's just there's nothing. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Nayeon looking like a queen. Having her solo part right here. I love it. I love it. It's incredible. Also the highlights in her hair, the streaks. Mina. I'm so glad that she was here. I know that none of the girls have missed any music videos, but Jungyeon wasn't present for at least one of the dances, maybe a couple of them. At least for Korean tracks. I'm not sure about Japanese. I think Kura Kura and Donut, she was not in the dance for those, but she was in it for Perfect World. But she missed the Feels dance. I think she was back for Scientist. She was in Alcohol Free dance, I'm pretty sure. But all the girls have always been in the music videos. This was a time, from what I've read and heard, that Mina was not with the group for their activities, and she did not promote with them. She did not do a single stage with them, and their first OT9 performance, from what I was reading recently, was like the Seoul tour, the Fourth World Tour at the end of 2021 and into 2022. That was the first time there was an OT9 performance of Feel Special, which is just, it makes me that much more glad that she was able to find the strength at this time to make the music video and to come back for the OT9 dance practice. And I can't imagine what she was going through at the time. I've always said I've wanted to be here from day one for these girls. Always said that I wish I was here from day one. But it would have been so difficult to see Mina and then eventually also Jungyeon having such a hard time, dealing with, the fame and the stress, the anxiety that comes with it. I've heard different reasons for Mina's departure. I've heard a couple of reasons for Jungyeon, although Jungyeon's might have been one thing at one time, one thing at another time. But I'm just so glad that we got all 9 of the girls for this. It just makes everything complete. It just makes everything fit together when all 9 of them are here. Sorry if I'm talking too much. I'm telling you guys, this is my favorite song of all time. And Momo without the bangs? Can I get short-haired Momo without bangs just one time? Because every time she's done short hair, she's had bangs. I want to see what she looks like. Chewie, you're so perfect. Ah, the leader! The queen! Just Theo's like, yo, hold on just a second. And she comes in like a hurricane. Jungyeon kills this part too. Sitting on a throne like she should. She looks amazing. The drop, the Dubu drop, the dub drop. Her part. This was the part. There were 2 parts in a row that made this song my favorite ever. the first time I saw it live. Like I said, I listened to the song that day. I listened to 3 or 4 of their title tracks for the first time because I had told myself that eventually I was going to make a reaction channel, and I still saved probably about a half dozen music videos for when I made this channel. But after the concert, after my first concert of Twice, I had to watch more and more and feel special. I had to watch them. I just had to. I was like, well, just cross those 2 off the list. They will not be on my reaction channel when I make it. It's just not happening. I had to watch them. But at the live concert, Dubu's freaking rap, followed by Gio's last chorus, her part there where the instrumental mostly cuts out, and she kind of sort of goes a cappella there and does her little dance break. That just transformed really the group. I really, really, really liked the group up to that point, and I was going to make that concert no matter what. It just went to another level with these 2 parts.
You make everything alright. 구름 밑잡긴 햇살 한 줌 없는 날. 네가 받은 나의 shining light. That's what you do. 아무리 어두운 밤도 다시 난.
She is such a boss with this part. Speaking of boss. Speaking of boss. Speaking of queen. I wish they'd have kept... I watched the final teaser of the Feel Special music video. You know, before it, from the teasers that they did the final teaser, and it was Gio doing this part. And in that clip, they finished her dance break. She finished her dance break. You got to see the entire thing. I wish they'd have done it in the music video. I can understand why they didn't. I like how they took the Nyan straight face into the smile, and even kind of along with the beat, they put some distortion on the screen and then ended in the smile. I really like that they did that. We're talking about the greatest woman on earth right here. We're talking about Gio. We're talking about her dance break. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see the whole thing. It's so good. Also, if it wasn't for I Can't Stop Me, blue dress, red hair, if it wasn't for that, this would be my favorite look on Gio ever. This is my number 2 look on her. Get it, girl! I love the dance break! Ah! By the way, Dubu's look. These girls pulled out all the stops. These girls pulled out all the stops for this one. They took no prisoners. They gave no bleeps. They gave no bleeps whatsoever. It's my favorite music video. It's my favorite song. It's not close. It's so good. Alright. Got OT9 Dance Practice complete version. I did not want to do 8. It just doesn't look right. By the way, there are so many videos I want to make. There are so many videos I want to edit and put together for you guys with a little bit of narration and a lot of clips from videos, you know, and different things like that. One of them is my top 9, one for each member, top 9 member errors, and I'll go 1 through 9 with them. But wherever Jungyeon is, I have a very strong idea of where she is, or at least where she's been in my head as I've, you know, put the list together, kind of a preview of the list. And Jungyeon's hair is basically just like it is here. It's probably my favorite hair on Jungyeon overall. Also, these girls need to put their abs away. I'm glad Gio did, because I would have died. Does anybody know what the timing of this one was compared to the MV? I know that Mina wasn't there for the promotions, but how long after this was... Because this is more and more hair, isn't it? Isn't this more and more hair right here? Dubu? I can't remember how close this is to Chaeyoung's. Geo looks like she has pink hair. Was this significantly after? I didn't look at the date. I'm not going to either. I'm not going to right now. But the hair looks different. Significantly different, by the way. Especially Dubu. The wave, the domino, not necessarily a domino effect here. Just the boom, boom, boom. I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. They're so disciplined. Also, it's intriguing to me that with 9, they're doing what you would normally see with an even-numbered group. If you've watched a lot of my videos, I talk about this a lot with other groups because Twice is an odd-numbered group. But with the even-numbered groups, you'll have people on an even number on the side, like a 6-member group. You'll have 2 people on the side, and that makes 4. And then you'll have the center, and then you'll have somebody behind for continuity's sake. For synergy isn't the right word, but just to make everything look even and balanced. And they're doing it here, which is very, very intriguing. I don't know how many times I've really seen this. I'll try to pay attention more. I know that they do it in Alcohol Free at the beginning of the 2nd verse, but they do that because Geo finishes the first chorus and then she drops down at the beginning of the 2nd verse to reveal Dubu. So I wouldn't necessarily count that exactly the same, although maybe in the dance practice it looks like it is. So whenever I get around to Alcohol Free, I will check that and see if it really looks the same. But this made me think of an even-numbered group. And it's intriguing that they did this because normally you wouldn't see this with an odd-numbered group. Sorry for making this such a long video, guys. This is my favorite. This is number 1. This is everything. It's so satisfying to watch. I love how they were delayed. Jeongyeon and Zio were delayed. Also, this is part of why this is my favorite Jeongyeon hair, the hair whip. It's just cool. I'm sorry. It's random. It's a tiny little thing. I love the hair whip on Jeongyeon. I love it. It just looks so good on her. It just looks so good. Right here, watch it both times. Right there. And then one more right here. I love it. I love the hair whip. I love it. I wish Geo done it too. It would have been really cool to see both of them with the hair whip. But Geo put her hair up on this day. I don't know how long it was at that time. It might not have been long enough. Looks like it was pretty short. They're so disciplined, guys. They're so synchronized. They're so disciplined. It's so good to watch. I love how one side is down and the other is up, and then in the next part, the other side goes down and then one side goes up. Love it. I don't know if I had, as many times as I've watched this, I'm just being honest, as many times I've watched this, I don't know if I noticed that part. I don't know if I noticed that. I might not have. I don't watch dance practices as often as I watch music videos or reactions, so I could probably watch this another dozen times and still see new things. Gloriography. Get it, Jonghyun. Get it, Jonghyun. See? It's interesting this time that they have the three in the middle doing the same thing. I'm right in the middle of the hair whip. It's so cool. It's so cool. Look at Momo's hair. It's interesting that they have the three, and this is another thing I don't think I noticed before, that they have the three in the middle in sync with the move right here, and then the six on the outside come in later, as opposed to the first chorus where they had all right, 210. See what they're doing here? And then they all come in for the second part. It's so interesting that they changed that up. I talk a lot about how they and many other groups as well, and I love this, will change the choreography in the last chorus from the first two. They will change the choreography from the first two choruses, and the last one will be different. But this time they actually did, just for this second part, it seems like. Let me look again. Just for the second part. No, they actually did a little bit different here as well. So they adjusted quite a bit here. It's so good. It's so good, guys. I love it. I love it. Even more. By the way, I don't know how smooth it's going to look here. I really don't. The way that they transition right here and have Gio pop up, guys, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like this. It's so good. It's so good. Get it, Queen. Royalty coming through, folks. By the way, if you have not watched, and I plan to watch, even though I've seen it already. I do plan to watch the entire. Maybe I can put it on YouTube. The entire Twice mini concert that they did at Psy's concert last year around Christmas time, something like that, really close to Christmas time. You should see. I saw a side camera angle of it. You should see how far Gio moves. It doesn't look like it so much here. You should see how far she moves when she goes back while she's doing this part right here. It's unbelievable how quickly she moves, and she basically stays steady the entire time, even though her feet are moving so fast to cover so much ground. Right here, this part right here, she covers so much space, and she stays steady. Girl is unreal. Let's go, Momo. I need more center Momo, by the way. It's so good. Guys, it's just so good. It's just so good. Alright. So I've never seen this before. This is new to me. So I have never seen this. Shay in the background. What is Oh, they let the tattoos out. Thank you, JYP. Prettiest eyes in the world, guys. Prettiest eyes in the world. Gosh, this girl. See, Chewy's got different hair again. Bangless Momo. I need to look at the dates on these. I didn't look at when these were released compared to the music video. Sana, this hair. I've seen this clip. Now I remember this. Look at her. Look at her, guys. She's the cutest freaking thing in the world. Oh my gosh. I wonder if they planned this. Yes, I know. There's the I wonder meme. I gotta know if they planned this or if it was just like I guess they already knew ahead of time they were gonna do an MV copy, but I didn't know if they knew that they were like all walking the camera right here. See Dumu smiling both ways through. Ah, Dumu's so cute. Sana. Right here. Oh, I remember this. Yes, this will. I heard that Gio had hurt her neck before this. I don't know if did she miss any promotions of this? Did she miss any live shows? I heard that Gio's neck was hurt or injured at this time. And I've seen a short where somebody, I don't know if I saw it on Instagram or TikTok or what, it said the chances of getting killed by Gio are pretty low, but they're never zero. And then you see her pop up in the side, giving Nyan this look. Like, if looks could kill, Nyan would already be gone. Like, William Nyan looking at Gio, she's like... Gio's like, how can you forget the choreography? How can you... Okay, she smiled at the end. It makes it so much better. Oh, Gio's so cute. Oh, no, Mina. We love you, Mina. So glad you're more comfortable now. What is Momo doing? Why are they looking down? These girls are they're such dorks. They are such dorks. They are completely and totally Nyan and What are we doing? Now Gio forgot! You can't get onto somebody else and then forget it yourself. Gio, no, you are not allowed to do that. It's so funny. It's so funny. She's like, oh crap, look at her. She's like, oops. Oh, honey. Honey. Oh. Did he forget it too? Why is everybody laughing so much? Is it? Okay, it's supposed to be an MV copy. Guys, I'll get there. I promise I'll get there. I do move. The umbrella. Funny. Okay, now I see what they were doing with Chewy and Momo earlier. They were copying the music video. Oh. So cool. You better not do the dance break. Your neck is hurting. Don't you dare. Oh my gosh. Nope, too close. Honey, don't hurt yourself. So cute. So cute. It's so cute, the little mini one. The little mini dance break. Ah! Now how are they going to do the dance break at the end? Jay! They're so precious, guys. They're so precious. I love them so freaking much. When I get more into K-pop groups, when I know more K-pop groups, like inside and out, not necessarily as well as I know Twice, I'm going to start watching like full-on mamas, full-on MMAs. The setup that they have for this, I have seen this before. This might be the best live stage ever done. Now, I am biased because Feel Special is my favorite song ever. And I'll go ahead and say right now, I was planning on saving this for when I do the fancy music video, dance practice, and all that stuff, that I think objectively, Fancy is their best song overall. I think Fancy is their best. I think it's their best song. It is not my favorite song. It's still probably in my top 5. But this stage overall is just freaking unbelievable. And the reason that I was bringing this up as I think being the best ever is because I have seen comments and like even I think a video said 2018 Mama, the legendary stage. The legendary stage. I have never seen 2018 Mama. I have seen 2019 Mama. It's freaking unbelievable. It's absolutely the best. I've never seen something like this before. I have never seen something like this.
I just wanted to hide.
Mina, we missed you.
Didn't want to face the world, as if everything has lost meaning. As if I have lost meaning. I just sat there still.
Also, the way that the camera works, the shots that they have set up, it's so good, guys. Momo back to the bangs. They look so gorgeous. Look at how big and extravagant the stage is. Look at how far they go. Look how far they go for this. Queens, dude. Look at this. Look at the production. Ah! And then the way that they do this, like from the music video with the one special umbrella. Oh my gosh.
Once with us together, everything's alright forever.
Once with Twice. And then here it goes. Here it goes. She goes. Can you imagine being in the crowd seeing this? Oh my god. I would be losing my mind. I'm losing my mind right now just thinking about it. I saw someone call her Gold Dubu. It fits. It's fitting. The strut. See, it just hits different with 8 instead of 9. And hey, Mia needed her rest. She needed to get her reset herself. I understand. Sorry guys, it's Gio. Love it! The freaking strut on these girls. Queens. Just royalty things. Look at this! But 10 backup dancers? 5 on each side? Jeez. Might be 4 on each side. Alright, I'm stopping here. I know there's a dance break. I know Fancy's right after this. We're doing Feel Special today. Yeah, 5 on each side. Look at this! It's the best live stage ever done. This is the best live stage that's ever been done. If you guys have another one, if you guys have another live stage that you think I'll actually be able to react to, give it to me. Tell me what it is. I want to know. I absolutely want to know. I want to watch it. This is freaking unreal. Look at how many people are there. And there's no telling how many are in the section coming down right here. Like, yeah, they changed angles, so I hit it at the right time there. Yeah, this is it's perfect. Feel Special is perfect. It's just perfect in every way. Like I said, objectively, I think Fancy is a better song. It's an easier song for the masses. That's what I meant by that. Like commercially, Feel Special is the best. Feel Special is the best song ever written, best song ever sung, best live stage, best choreography, best girls, best group. There's nothing else. Tell me what you think of Feel Special. Tell me how high it is on your list. If you want to give me your list down to like Feel Special, that's fine. It's number 1 for me. It has been since I saw them do it live the first time. And I don't see it ever being replaced. I just don't. It's just that amazing. They made me feel special that night. I found out that was their first time ever coming to Atlanta. So I didn't realize that. I thought Atlanta was a big enough city that they could have been there before. And I was still very, very new to K-pop at that time, so I didn't know that they had gone to so few cities up to that point, and they went to even more cities this year. But that was the first time in Atlanta. They made me feel special by coming there because that was the only place that I could have gone at that time. A few months later, I was able to go to LA and see them 2 more times, and then I've gone to LA once this year and Atlanta once this year, so 5 times total. But that Atlanta show was my first one, and I'll never forget it. Feel Special changed everything for me. And that was before I found out kind of the story behind the song, where he had talked about talked to them individually, and they were all going through things. So every little detail that I continue to find out about this song just makes it better and better and better. I will do more of a dive into this album and whatever behind the scenes. I've seen a couple of short clips here and there, very short clips of behind the scenes of the music video. I don't know if they had, as much behind the scenes, as lengthy behind the scenes videos as they do now. It might have been shorter back then, but I will dive into all of that stuff, watch the behind the scenes of the music video, and everything else that I can when I get around to the Feel Special album. I plan to start from the beginning. The story begins. It's going to be sometime before the end of the year that I plan to do it, where I take like a week and just really go through the album. I probably haven't heard half to 2/3 of Twice's B-sides. So I plan to go through each album and really dive into them. And the songs that I have heard, I bet 2/3 of the B-sides that I have heard, I haven't seen lyrics for. I've just listened to the songs. So, got a deep dive coming in for each album. Really looking at lyrics, really listening to each song. Some of them are going to be for the first time. Several of them are going to be for the first time, especially the older ones. And that's going to be sometime before the end of the year that I'm hoping that it is. There will be some live stages or something like that. Some of it might have to go onto Patreon because it'll probably get blocked here. But I'll try to catch different live stages, and see if they're doing different things with their performance. But anyway, I'm getting off track from Feel Special here. Best song. I should have done this earlier today. I apologize. It's almost the end of the day now. But I wanted to make sure I got this in before the 4th anniversary of Feel Special was finished. Tell me what you think in the comments of this. If you have more tidbits about Feel Special that I may not know, give me details. I'd love to know more about it. Going to go ahead and get out of here on this one, guys. Jesus loves you. I love you. We'll see you in the next video. And I hope you have a great day.